Warning! The songs in the list below may trigger negative mental and physical reactions. I'm talking about those holiday songs that make your skin crawl, those horrible earworms we have to listen to every frickin' year. These songs are hated by many, especially musicians, but they still have this strange, special place in our lives. You might secretly like some of them. You may even secretly love a few of them. So without further delay, here are 5 of the most hated holiday songs of all time and why we secretly love them. All I Want for Christmas by Mariah Carey, 1994. Why You Hate It. This is the ultimate will somebody please press skip song of all holiday songs. Granted, it's still loved by a vast amount of the world, but it gets a ton of heat, and I can understand why. Its painfully cheerful upbeatness is overwhelming, frantic, and a bit cringy. It's kind of like getting blasted with Clark Griswold's Christmas lights for 4 minutes. And while everyone loves a swingin' rock groove, this one gets on your nerves after about 5 seconds. It also doesn't help that the song plays 57,000 times a day for over a month. Ugh, just strangle me with some Christmas lights, why don't ya? Why You Secretly Love It. Modal mixture? Outlining 7th chords in the melody? Shifting to minor 6 on the bridge? That sharp 5 on the dominant 6 chord? So good! It's increasingly rare to find a modern-era hit song with such an interesting melodic and chordal structure when compared with the simplistic ones found in a lot of pop music. And look, I won't lie, when I have to play those fast piano chords at the end of the intro like a madman, I get a bigger thrill than when Buddy hears Santa is coming, and that's saying something. Oh my God! Number 2, Last Christmas by Wham! 1984. Why You Hate It. Sorry, 80s kids, but there are a few reasons to be a Scrooge about this one.
It's wonderful.
The production, cheesy, and hasn't aged well. The lyrics, depressing and odd for the holidays. Typically, we want to sing about coming together, but nope! This song is about a failed relationship that still hurts a year later. Ouch. And then he says, this year, I'll give it to someone special. As in, not you. Double ouch. Also, why do we hear the chorus so many times? I know writing a short doubled chorus is an option, but talk about monotonous. Why You Secretly Love It. Everyone knows that the 80s have come back with a roar in all media, and this song has it all. Firstly, wham! It also features a Roland Juno 60 synthesizer, LinnDrum drum machine, and George Michael, who wrote the song and played every instrument on the track. What a guy! And personally, as a child of 80s kids, this one has a special place in my memory. FYI, my mom loves this song. Also, I do quite like the instrumental synth interludes. Similar to the Mariah song, it outlines 7th chords in an interesting way, including some fun color tones and extensions. Number 3, Dominic the Donkey by Lou Monte, 1960. Why You Hate It. I'll admit that many people don't even know this song exists, but when they hear it for the first time, they are usually confused as to why this tragically catchy song was ever concocted. It's so absurd, so strange, and so unnecessary. Why did we need a holiday song about a donkey that understands Italian and can dance? Who asked for this? And also, even if you kind of like this song because you're an Italian, you gotta admit, it's annoying as f***. Why You Secretly Love It. Listen, I'm married into an Italian family, so I am not allowed to hate this song, or I might just end up sleeping with the fishes. But lucky for me, I find this song delightful for the same reasons many people find it repulsive. A dancing Italian-speaking donkey? Brilliant! Donkey sounds that the entire family can yell together? Hilarious! Furthermore, Lou Monte fans will know that this song borrows from the tarantella rhythm and structure of his 1958 hit Lazy Mary, which is Monte's version of the Neapolitan classic C'est la Luna. That connection to Italian-American music history makes me want to scream even louder this year. Number 4, Wonderful Christmas Time by Paul McCartney, 1978. Why You Hate It. The 80s/super late 70s had some great music, but not all of it was great, right? Paul's best lyrics? Nope. A horde of whiny synthesizers hammering quarter note triplets for no good reason? Yep. Final result? A not so wonderful Christmas time. Why You Secretly Love This Song. When this song comes on, I sing the chorus very loudly every single time, mostly to irritate those around me. Oh, how my family just adores me. Seriously though, I actually like the triplet thing, mostly because it changes slightly here and there, so it's never just one way every time. I also like the ascending chord progression built in fourths on the chorus. When I cover this song on gigs of my own, I usually add a bunch of totally unnecessary extensions and chord substitutions, which makes soloing over it a whole lot more fun.
The Chipmunk Song, Christmas Don't Be Late, David Seville, 1958.
Why You Hate This Song and Want It to Burn in Hell Forever. There's just too much to not like about this song. The materialistic lyrics that would make the Grinch rethink his change of heart.
Huck her up and kiss it, Who Bill!
The silly banter that takes up way too much time. But most of all, those awful chipmunk vocals, so shrill and obnoxious. Alvin! You'd probably rather ride in an elevator with Hans Gruber than hear this song again.
Nice suit.
Why You Secretly Love the Chipmunks.
Okay, you might feel like your ears are being tortured by these vocals, but the Chipmunks are actually pretty interesting from an engineering perspective. Ross Bagdasarian, aka David Seville, achieved the classic Chipmunk sound by recording his voice at half speed, then playing it back normally to raise the pitch. That means a 4-bar section of music had to be recorded as 8 bars. He also had to sing with a pure tone because any vibrato would sound bad at double speed. Such tedious work. And remember, back in the 50s, there was no software to pitch up his voice like that. There was just a singer, analog equipment, and some great engineers to get that job done. The song reached #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 Pop Singles chart and also won 3 Grammy Awards in 1958 for Best Comedy Performance, Best Children's Recording, and Best Engineered Record. That's quite the accomplishment for 3 Tommius Striatus. Thanks for stopping by to watch this video. Let everyone know in the comments what your least favorite holiday song is. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.